Have you ever misremembered something or basically been wrong about anything in your whole entire life? It's not a good feeling, is it? Well, if you're the kind of person that loses sleep over that time that you thought Christopher Columbus sailed the Pilgrims to America on the Mayflower, I've got some good fucking news for you. You see, as it turns out, the reason why you remember shit incorrectly has nothing to do with your brain or shortcomings or anything like that. The reason why you remember shit incorrectly is because they have been using their evil science machines to manipulate history, and now everything's changed. A few years ago, I heard about this thing called the Berenstain Bears Effect, in which people remembered, or they thought they remembered, that Berenstain was spelled with an E and not an A. You know, it's the Berenstain Bears, how you would normally spell a Steen name, because they were a family of nice Jewish bears. And apparently people were so flabbergasted that so many of them remembered this easy thing to misremember incorrectly that obviously they couldn't have been wrong. It was that they had somehow slipped into a parallel universe, and at the time, I think everyone was treating it as kind of like cutesy, like, oh shucks thing. And it was just like a really like shitty joke. But now it seems like people are actually really starting to believe in this. And I kind of love that that's happening because it demonstrates two things very clearly. One of them is just the absolute height of how fucking arrogant human beings are. Like, it couldn't possibly be that we were just wrong, we were just incorrect about something, and it had to be that the entire fabric of the universe has been changed. And second, it shows that no matter how fucking ridiculous, there will always be people out there willing to latch onto any single conspiracy theory that's brought forth. I remember the first time I saw a Berenstain Bears book very clearly, actually. I was in 2nd grade. We went to the school library, which at the time I thought was called a library, and I saw this book on the floor. It was very colorful, eye-catching, and I saw it was called the Berenstain Bears. I thought that was the funniest thing in the fucking world, because I was like, Berenstain, like he shit his pants and now they're stained. Because that's the kind of shit that I thought was funny when I was fucking in 2nd grade. But I don't know, maybe I'm from the parallel universe that these other people slipped into. Another popular one is that Forrest Gump used to say life is like a box of chocolates, but now he says in this alternate timeline, life was like a box of chocolates. And that's another one that stood out to me as a kid, because in my mind it was particularly weird that he said life was like a box of chocolates. That one makes more sense when you think about the full quote, which he says, Mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. And then there's the fucking Darth Vader quote. I feel like the Darth Vader quote is the one that really fucking throws people, because it's something that's been misquoted in so many parodies, where Darth Vader says, Luke, I am your father. I didn't watch Star Wars until I was a teenager, and because of that, I had spent my entire life hearing it quoted that way. And that's another thing that I remember, like when I watched The Empire Strikes Back, and I finally actually heard that quote for the first time, I was kind of like, wait, what? And you will still go back and see those old things, and they were unchanged where they misquoted Star Wars. My favorite example isn't as popular of a one, but I kind of stumbled across it on Reddit, and I'm very excited because now that I've discovered this, I'm going to be awarding something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and it's the Stupid Idiot of the Week Award. I'm going to be awarding the inaugural Stupid Idiot of the Week Award to Chris Oliver Times of Reddit. He's brought forth what is probably the most self-censored, solipsistic, egotistical version of this conspiracy, because he believes that he's been spelling words incorrectly because the words were changed through this effect. Let's take a look at some of the words that he's now claiming to have been changed through the Mandela Effect or the Berenstain Bears Effect. Persistent is now persistent. Consistent is now consistent. Calendar is now calendar. Interpretation is now interpretation. It's basically like this person is a guy who struggles with his A's and E's. But these ones down here, the miscellaneous changes, these are my favorite. Demonstrate is now demonstrate. They changed it so because like Lucifer runs science. Business is now business. Dilemma is now dilemma, and stalactite is now stalactite. Henry Kissinger is now Henry Kissinger. Hillary Clinton with one L is now Hillary Clinton with one L. Hillary Clinton is one of the people pulling the plugs, I guess you can just have like little like vanity changes to your name. Why not? Tomorrow is now tomorrow. Come on, dude, you're just really fucking bad at spelling. Why won't you admit that you're just fucking bad at spelling? But now that I've made this video, I'm sure that my comments are gonna be filled with people telling me how I'm a government shill, or I need to get woke. They're probably gonna like throw around words like quantum incorrectly. Maybe I am all of those things, maybe I'm a sheeple, or maybe, just maybe, it's possible that sometimes people remember things incorrectly.